segment, Talk of the Town. Today we have a special guest, not an artist, but a videographer. Videographer of 2020. The people voted you.
Yep.
How does that feel?
It felt good. I genuinely didn't think that I was going to win, but it felt good to know that people actually voted for me without even me telling them to. So.
Okay. So, where are you from for the people that don't know?
I'm from Brooklyn.
Okay.
I don't want to say it too much, but yeah, I'm from
Alright,
Brooklyn.
got you. So, when did you get started? Like,
That
when
was
did you
that.
pick up a camera and was like,
Oh, when did I first?
yeah, like first? Because
I
did you start doing music videos?
Yeah, cause so I used to make music with my friends. Right, I used to rap, and then I was like, well, we ain't gonna pay nobody to shoot the videos when I could do it, So that was probably like 2000 and like I don't know, 12 or something like that. But it was like nothing serious. It was just like I had a camera, and I would just occasionally shoot bullshit.
What was the first camera you bought?
Nikon D60.
Something like
I
that.
think it was like that, something like that. But then eventually, when I was like, nah, I really like enjoy taking pictures and video, I went to film school.
Okay, so you went to film school.
Yeah, well, I went to Brooklyn College. I got my bachelor's degree in film production.
Okay, so you're like a college graduate.
Yep.
Okay, did you feel like you needed college, or did it help in any way?
It definitely helped in a lot of ways, but it wasn't something it's not a necessity. Not in this department. Like film is not, it's not a necessity, especially now because the internet is so,
So
it's
big.
right there. You know what I mean? So you can always, do stuff like that. But I hated school and I loved going to school like for film. That was like the best time. I wish I could go back.
Fun. So, what are like two things you learned from school that you didn't learn? Not technically, but business wise.
Business wise.
So long ago, I forgot. But
Business wise, well, I mean, we definitely spoke on like never selling your rights to certain things, like 100% and everything. But business wise, I can't really remember too much as far, because I did take a business and film class, right? And I love my professor for that too. But off the top of my head, I can't think of it. Put me on the spot. But other stuff, but like, other things, like hands-on things, I definitely learned a lot.
Okay. So, do you remember the first video that broke you, or the first video that got the most views?
Yeah, that was projects. That was Paparazzi Pop, KJ Bowler, Ace Number 5, and King Bino.
So, you've been filming from the old drill scene to now. How do you feel about all this talk of who started drill?
Who started drill?
How do you feel about all this talk? I'm not actually to answer the question.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's good. I think it's good for the culture and stuff like that, because I don't really know who started it. Because I came in like after, because like 22Gs was lit at that time too and everything. I know everybody was saying 22Gs and everything. I had never filmed for 22Gs at that point. But yeah, I mean, I think it's interesting. I think it's good for the culture, good for the sport and everything. But I loved filming for that time period.
So after that video, your videos started picking up? Like more people started working with you?
A little bit, because I was filming for like Paparazzi Pop, King Bimo, KJ Baller, like rest in peace KJ, Ace Number 5, Bambino. But I still was very like picky, like not picky, but I didn't film for everybody because I was really only working with Stumbles, my boy Stumbles. So I was only filming with Stumbles all the time. That was like my main reason of like why I was filming, And then eventually it came to a point where I was like, no, I could film for other people and make my brand what it is, you know what I mean? So.
Okay, so filming with those artists back then versus to now, the drill scene now. Is there a change when filming? What do you think?
Yeah, no, there's definitely a change. I mean, just the environment itself is just different because drill at that time was new. So not everybody was on it. So now, no matter what hood you go to, whether
They
it's
shooting a drill
Bronx,
song.
Queens, Brooklyn, Harlem, it don't matter. It's all drill music now. Before it wasn't always like that. You know what I mean? So, and just the energy was different. I feel like with these kids, you know what I mean? Like with those kids versus these kids, the energy was different. But nonetheless, it's still enjoyable.
So I know with, East New York was drill. Probably when you work with Stumbles, it was more melodic sound. Do you feel like working with so many drill artists now limits your versatility as far as being a videographer?
It has boxed me in, to be honest, and I don't like that, because it's come to the point where people would DM me and be like, yo, I have a melodic song, can you shoot that? You know what I mean? And it's like, I mean, bro, I could shoot whatever you want me to shoot, but if you asking me to pull up and shoot you a video and it's a melodic song and you don't bring nothing to the table, it's just gonna look like a regular video. And that goes for drill videos too, but drill videos have a distinct look, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's two different things.
Okay, so I'm sure your bookings be crazy. Do you have a help editor, or editor
Yeah, so
helping?
just recently too, like in the beginning it was just me, and I mean obviously it's still like a lot of me, but my boy Nady FX, sometimes you'll see his logo pop up in front of, like right after mine. So that's my boy right there. So a lot of times we collaborate, and I send him the video and he puts his touch on it.
So how did you guys connect?
It's crazy because I think, so Nady FX had edited a video for somebody. That person was like, yo, you know who Mookie Madface is? And he was like, nah. He's like, let me hit him up. So checked out my stuff. He hit me up. He's like, yo, bro, if you need somebody to edit for you, I got you. And I'm like, I checked out his stuff. Usually I say no to people, or just like, you know, it just doesn't happen. But I was like, all right, bet. Sent him some vids. And now it's to the point where, like, you know, I call him, we talk every day. Not just about videos, but just life in general. You know, it's like little bro now. So it's like, you know, shout out Nady FX. He doing his thing. He out of here. Like, he edited Pooh Shiesty now, Pop Smoke. Who else he edited? I mean, mad people, bro. He out of here. Fredo Bang too.
Yeah, all those type people. So what would you say was the best or coolest video you did, you feel? That was like, I ain't think I could do that, but I did that, or we did that, or...
It was a video I shot for Fetty over in Fort Greene. But we shot, I mean, he's from Fort Greene. We shot it in the city. This is when the pandemic had just like started, so
And
nobody
everything
was
was closed
outside.
down.
So I shot a video on Canal Street, and I did this effect with like, it had like the building was on fire, like the building behind it was on fire and stuff like that. It looked really dope. It was a lot of fun. It was different.
Okay.
But the most fun, well, even him, that was, I have a lot of fun shooting his videos. Like, we shot a video in the snow. That was mad fun. And probably Pop Out with Jay Aston, Little Rich, and King Eli.
Okay. And what's the craziest thing that ever happened to you? It's shooting a video. PG-13. Can't say too much. But I'm sure it gets crazy. You see how drill videos are in Brooklyn.
I don't know. I feel like, you know, what's his name of Vlad TV?
Too much? That's too much?
Yeah.
Okay. So what are some struggles you face being a cameraman or videographer?
Shit. It's an issue when people forget that you're a person first. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I shoot videos. Yeah, I edit videos a lot. But there are times when I want to be a person and watch a movie or be to myself and just relax and not pick up my phone and stuff like that. Because if you think about it, everybody has hours of operation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People will call your phone at 1 a.m. thinking that you ready to go. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, I'm laying down, I'm relaxing. But also just, yo, you film for this side a lot more than you film for this side. You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm not affiliated in nothing. I'm gonna do what I do. You know what I mean? So that becomes an issue too, because people start to think that you picking sides and choosing sides, and it's not like that.
So you feel like artists kind of make people pick sides?
What was the question?
Do you feel like artists like try to force people, like camera guys, or force you guys to pick a side?
I don't know if they force you to pick a side.
Well, try to. They can't do it, but they can try to.
I mean, because, you know, I've done film for people, and they know that I film for, you know, I guess someone that maybe they don't like necessarily, and they'll be like, yo, business is business. You got to do what you got to do. And then you got other people who be like,
nah.
Why are you filming for them?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like,
so.
Because that's my job.
Okay, so when you was coming up, you shooting videos, and then you connected with Raps and Hustles. So what separated you guys?
Well, one, shout out Raps and Hustles too, right? It's no I don't got no real beef with them or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing like that. But, and I was just saying earlier, I feel like, and I said this in my other interview too, like, it helped me get to where I am now. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But as far as the separation thing, you know, I guess he had his point of view. I had my point of view of what was right and what was wrong.
Yeah.
And I feel like it came to a point where I was like, all right, I gotta create my own. And I feel like mad people was already telling me from the jump, yo, you should create your own channel. Like, yo, you should do that. And I guess things happened on its own, and that's just how it happened. Like, that whole situation happened, and I was like, all right, this is my time for me to go and do what I gotta do.
But you've been wanting to do your own channel anyway.
It was never like a plan of mine for me to. I mean, people around me was telling me to do that, but it was never a plan of mine because it was always about, nah, I'm with this. I'm gonna try and, you know, let's do this together. But it just didn't happen that way. You know what I mean? He had, like I said, some people have their way of working, and I have my way of working, or my point of view on what's right and what's wrong. So there's no right or wrong. He just has his way. I have my way. You know.
Okay.
But I am not Raps and Hustles.
He says this
Caine
all the time.
Frame. I'm Mookie Madface. That's it. That's it.
So what's the difference between Mookie Madface and Caine Frame?
No, one's my Instagram name, one's
I know, but you never changed your name to Caine Frame. Why?
Because in the beginning, like when I first was doing the Raps and Hustles vids, I was like, my Instagram name was Mookie Madface, and I was like, that's probably the best way for me to get traffic directly to my Instagram is by putting my @name on the video. So I was like, just put shot by @Mookie Madface. And then, but in the beginning, people thought it was two different people, but it's the same person.
Okay. So we have, from New York, we got a lot of popular channels like Flowtastic, Meet the Connect, Raps Hustles. Would you recommend an upcoming camera artist to collab with these popular channels, being that you said it helped you? Or
Yeah, I definitely would say so. Because what helped me was me coming up, especially in the drill scene. I didn't know who none of these kids were because I wasn't in this drill scene at this time. I was with the older ones.
Yeah.
So I didn't know who none of these kids were like that. And he was sending me out on videos. Yo, go film for this person. Go film for that person.
Okay.
And that's how I got to know who they were and get my name up at the same time to the point where I was able to create my own channel and do what I got to do.
So you would recommend it, but also build up your own name on the side,
Yeah.
I guess. When you work with artists, how does it feel when you find out artists get locked up or something happens to them? Or
That kills me, man, because especially when you taking a liking to these people and you in their ear, like, yo, bro, stay out of trouble. Yo, bro, you good? Like, what you do today?
So you do that with artists?
Yeah, like the artists that speak to me on a daily basis, like, we talk to each other on the phone, FaceTime all the time. And I'll be like, yo, bro, you ate today? Yo, you good? You need anything? Stuff like that. They'll tell you, like, I'm that type of person. Now, I mean, for other artists that I don't speak to on a daily basis, they're probably going to tell you otherwise because I don't speak to them. But people that I actually care about, it sucks to know that, you know, this person passed on and stuff like that because I was just with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just shot your vid or whatever the case may be, you know? So it sucks.
Does that get dicey when, like, stuff happens to artists? Are you skeptical on releasing, or do you kind of hold on to the footage? Like, what do you do when those kind of things happen?
So I have an old KJ Bowler video, and I never, like, obviously from when he passed away, I had never released it or nothing, but I did hit up Angel Lanes from FM, and I was like, yo, bro, I got this old KJ Bowler video. If you want it, you know what I'm saying? Like, for yourself, you know what I mean? That's your boy. And shout out Angel, like, he's a cool dude. And I was like, if you want this vid, it's yours, you know? And he was like, yo, send me that, bro. Like, send me whatever KJ stuff you have. I sent it to him. And then I was like, yo, bro, I got mad footage of KJ. If you guys want me to piece together, like, a tribute video for something off his project. And he was like, yeah, that'd be dope. So right now, that's something that I'm working on is the tribute video for something off of his album.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah.
So, I know you had, I don't know if the video came out with Ace number 5. I know he's still locked up.
It came out, yeah. It dropped on my channel.
So is that, like, something they asked for, or that's something you just felt in your heart to put together? Or?
I would never, like, put something together, like, without their consent. Yeah, that's not something I would do. But they did contact me, and they had sent me over a song, and I was like, I don't know if this is the right song. You got anything else? And they had sent me that song, and I liked it because I felt like it was more meaningful for the situation. So, yeah.
Okay. So, what are some advice you would give to upcoming camera guys?
Um,
Being that all these things you go through, the good, the bad, the ugly, what's some advice you would give to some?
some advice. Well, definitely. Um, I guess the best thing I could say is like, when you gotta work your ass off. Anybody could tell you like, I'm always out. I'm always shooting videos. Even now, you know what I'm saying. I'm always
Yeah.
still working. Always trying to perfect my craft because I know I'm nowhere near where I want to be. You know what I'm saying?
What are you looking to be or trying to do?
I mean, I don't want to be labeled as like
A
the guy
drill
that shoots
camera
drill
guy?
videos in the hood. You know what I mean? Like, I do want to create bigger and better things, documentaries and short films and stuff like that. I know that I could, do more. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I also want to help the kids, you know, branch off and do their thing as well.
Okay. So, you ever thought about like, do you manage an artist or
Well, I
something like
work
that?
with like Jay Aston, Little Rich, and Eli. I work with them a lot, and so I help them.
Okay, so you see how the baby has like real goats, how he works with only the baby hands on, and they keep getting, I guess, better as they go on. Would you see yourself doing something like that, or you want to keep working with everyone?
Right now, I don't
Yeah.
mind working with everyone. I like working with everybody because, you meet different people, with different points of views and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I also like working with the people that like. If I had it my way, I wish, Stumbles and stuff like that, and my boy Jap. I wish they would have had more. I mean, Stumbles had his clout. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but not like these kids. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
if I had it my way, he'd be signed, and I would only shoot for Stumbles. You know what I mean? But I don't, so I shoot for everybody.
So do you feel like with this drill sound and with this being so popular and everybody dissing everybody, is it like sketchy even shooting videos when artists are dissing people, or you don't shoot no diss records at all?
Oh, I definitely shoot this record. I mean, 9 times out of 10, it's a diss record. There's certain things I don't like. I don't like when they talk about dead people. I try to, I talk to them, be like, yo, bro, leave that out of it. You know what I'm saying? But not only that, I be trying to tell them stop saying certain things in their songs as well, making it easier for people,
Yeah, easier for cops, things
Yeah,
like
so,
that.
but as far as like diss records, I done shot too many of those. But there's certain things I won't do in videos, but yeah.
Show pictures of people, all that
I won't.
dramatic shit.
I will not show pictures of somebody who passed away. I will not shoot a video on the op block. I will not do none of that.
Oh, okay. So you're not going on extreme measures.
Never.
Okay. That's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Tell the people where to find you.
Um,
Know that. How could they book you? I know you booked them busy.
very much so. Yeah, so you could hit me on IG, Mookie Madface. I got my channel out now, Caine Frame, youtube.com/Caine Frame. Facebook is Caine Frame. Yeah, just holler at me. I know if I probably, DM me. I'm gonna get back to you when I open it up. So yeah.